my first point of safety is always stopping before the sidewalk. Now I've got parked cars on both sides blocking my view, but I can see past the trees and I know that it's safe. Hey guys, it's Jacqueline. This next video is a response to a viewer question for support around exiting a parking lot onto a busy street where through traffic is already in motion. It's a tough situation to enter into a road where cars are moving at 30, 35, maybe even 40 miles an hour. The important thing is to make sure that we're watching traffic as it approaches and to really be able to estimate the distance and the speed of traffic. We want to make sure we know how far away cars are so that we can evaluate whether or not we have time to turn into the road and accelerate to the speed limit. And both of those things are required. You have to be able to complete your turn and bring yourself up to speed so that you don't interfere with the speed of the cars behind you. Officially, we are never supposed to turn into a lane if we disturb the flow of traffic behind us. Let's set ourselves up to exit the parking lot. And we're going to keep our eye on the obstacles in our way. We have a shopping cart behind us. We have a friend with walking sticks on the left. And then we have a friend getting something out of their trunk. So before we even leave the parking lot, we're really focused on safety. Now we're going to set ourselves up for our exit. And we're thinking about the reason that our viewer asked the question. It's hard to exit a parking lot and know if it's going to be safe for you to flow with traffic. Here I can tell that it's safe for me to go because the white truck is turning. I can enter into my lane, and when I check the rearview mirror, I see that the white car behind me was far enough away so I did not disturb them. Now we'll try a driveway and we'll see if maybe there's more busy traffic and we'll see how that feels. I got pretty lucky there. I had a truck turning in which slowed down any traffic that would have been behind it and just gave me a lot of room to make my maneuver. So from here, I check the sidewalk and then I creep out and I start looking at traffic from the left. I see they're held by the red light. And so it is safe for me to go. Well, I got lucky that time because traffic was held by a red light. I'm going to pull into another driveway. We're going to see if we can have another experience exiting onto a busy road. And since this is an empty parking lot, I feel safe to make a U, setting myself up to exit onto a busy road. First, I stop for the pedestrian. Whenever I exit a parking lot, I have to remember that there's a sidewalk between the parking lot and the road. So my first point of safety is always stopping before the sidewalk. Now I've got parked cars on both sides blocking my view, but I can see past the trees and I know that it's safe. And I turn and exit out into the road. Let's try that again. We'll see what this parking lot has to offer us. I stop and check for pedestrians, looking for feet popping out of the corners. And then I creep forward looking for cars. I'm looking over the cars, through their windows, and because it's clear, I get to go. I'm only going to turn right onto a street if I can see that there's no cars coming. If it's a long road and I have good visibility, then I might go if I can see that a car is very far away and moving at a speed that it won't catch up to me while I'm making my turn. Most of the time, we're just checking for a gap between cars created by a light or some other stoppage that gives us enough space and time to make our turn and enter into the road. I'm going to enter this parking spot. I'm going to use this space to make a U-turn. And I'm going to set myself up to exit, turning right. From here, I check the sidewalk. Then I creep forward and I do a slight curve to the right as I'm creeping because I want to stay close and in. So usually a quarter turn to the right is enough. I'm not blocking the bike lane. I'm not going to get hit by the truck. I crept out just enough to be able to see, but not so much that I would disturb the flow of traffic. I wait till all the traffic passes, except for this white truck that yielded to me and let me out of my spot. So I say thank you to that friend. Well, that was a handful of right turns exiting onto a busy road. And in each of our exits from the parking lot onto the road, we faced different experiences. We had a pedestrian, we had a bicycle, we had cars and trucks. And through it all, we just position ourselves for safety and for visibility. And we only enter the road when it's safe. And safe means we have a wide enough gap before the next car, or we have some kind of obstacle, either someone waiting for us or a red light that's stopping traffic. And then we know we have a throughway. I hope this video helps you to feel a little bit more comfortable exiting parking lots onto a busy road. The most important thing for you is to just make sure you feel safe before you exit.